Let's move on to our final device to talk about because I think it's gonna still be quite a chunky conversation.
I'm excited. Let's move on. What have we got now?
Whew. That was a banger going on there. I love a good hype video with a banger.
I do. And look, I love it. It's already pretty, Fletch.
It's already pretty. And I got a lot of flack on the last call talking about a green colored laptop, but I'm glad to see that they've got a green tone on these as well.
Yep.
Misa has shouted out those bezels, and my gosh, are they thin. So
it
definitely passed the pretty test, Lisa. Like no questions.
No questions. It passes the pretty test. What else is on my top 5? It weighs just under 1 kilo. So again, that's another tip for me. So it's pretty, weighs under 1 kilo. What else did I say was important?
Versatility, using it how you want to. I mean, it's got your fingerprint reader on it.
It does. It does have the fingerprint reader. So again, that's another tick for me. But it is the laptop. The form factor is a laptop. You know that's my favorite form factor.
Yeah, it is.
To work on during the day. I think I'm a bit old school when it comes to that. 15.6-inch screen. That's what I love again. That form factor, that screen. Yep. I think it ticks a lot of my boxes, Fletch.
That's good. And like it's another full HD IPS panel which looks beautiful, but whereas this kind of is a little bit different from that Spin 1, which has a full HD IPS panel. This one has a lot of nits of brightness, which means it's really vibrant. It really replicates the colors it's putting through quite well. And on a screen this size, I think full HD with really good color and brightness is more important than getting a higher resolution display on it. Because the screen is so small, you pack those pixels in so much anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But man, like this is definitely just a beautiful looking device. I think Acer smashed it out of the ballpark here, and they've taken it to another level, even above that Spin 5 when it comes to the features, the power that's packed in. Like you said, the weight and portability. It's lighter than a Surface laptop.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's even lighter than a Surface Laptop Go.
Wow.
So
I never
really
that thought didn't even cross my mind, Fletch. Like you've just blown my mind completely. Boom, explosion.
Yeah, like they already feel like you've got nothing in your hand, right? So this is going to be just crazy to lift up the first time.
100%. It is crazy. So pretty, stylish.
Yeah.
So stylish because that's what you want, right?
Especially
if I'm choosing a device and I'm going to drop some money on it. Yes, I know I joke about looking, is it pretty? But you have to these days. A lot of people don't want to be laptop shamed or device shamed by, having an ugly looking device. You want to look pretty.
You absolutely, and like it's a pretty device that performs. So if we smash specs out of the way quickly, because it's always important to talk about them. You've still got those 11th gen Intel Core processors. This device hasn't quite landed in stores yet, I believe. So it's coming with the latest and greatest from that area, and it's backed up. You can actually get a dedicated GPU in this. So NVIDIA have made a new series of GPUs just for devices like this. And it's called the MX350. So again, it's going to let it play some of those AAA titles and stuff. It's going to do it to a higher degree than the Intel Iris X. It's still not going to be like a dedicated gaming machine, but it's really cool that manufacturers and silicon manufacturers like Intel and NVIDIA are building all these powerful technology, these powerful processors on such a small scale for these premium devices. And like, it genuinely gets me really excited for what we're going to see. Like every year it feels like, how can we improve on some of these devices that are coming out? And every year there's these massive games which just hold so much promise for the future of technology, and that's really exciting.
Definitely, it's very, very exciting.
So Lisa, do you talk to your phone?
Yes.
Yeah, do you like ask what's the weather going to be like today? Are you like, hey, can I go and play softball today? Is the weather going to be all right?
I do. I definitely do. I don't think like it was a bad thing you're pointing out. I'm a little bit,
No, it's totally not. Like, voice assistants are a big deal now, right? And the Swift 5 will actually let you talk to the machine without actually waking it up. So you can ask Cortana, how is the weather going to be? What's on my calendar for today? Stuff like that, without even opening up the computer.
That is awesome.
And that's something that probably holds me back from using voice a little bit on my phone, because all my kind of lifestyle bookings and stuff are more or less booked through my work calendar. So I just have everything in one location, right? I probably should put it on a personal calendar and get that up and running. But it means that with how our phones are set up for work now, I can't really always ask what's going to be coming up. It's not always that easy. But it's something that I would really value on a device, just being able to ask it like in the morning while it's, not even fully awake. What's happening on my calendar today? Do I have time to spend an extra minute or two in the shower instead of like, opening up my laptop screen at a specific time? It's making it kind of entwine with your life and be more powerful in your life than computers maybe traditionally have been in that aspect.
Looks like Missa also talks to her devices. She talks to all of them. So thanks, Missa. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
That's good. I nearly got a talk-to speaker, like Hub the other week. Nice. I'm really close. I'm really close to being someone who sits there and talks to my devices. I'm just not. I'm not quite there yet.
Come to the dark side, Fletch. Come to the dark.
But what about the ports?
What have we got? I think we've got standard ports, right?
We do. We got standard ports on a machine that weighs less than a kg. That's an incredibly thin profile, where everyone else is getting rid of things like HDMI and, besides Surface, USB Type A. Like, you've got the whole caboodle.
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang. That's something that's like becoming so uncommon in this premium price point. But I like it. I still need USB Type A. I don't use USB Type C universally yet. And I know for a lot of people, the HDMI is going to be nice for them.
Yep, definitely. I'm with you there, Fletch. I'm with you there.
Yeah. Oh. I know AP will love that this device has an HDMI on it. He will love it. So I'll just I'll smash out some of the other things that are awesome on this device. Obviously, it's got the antimicrobial solution on it again. So we've covered that off. We've talked about it, but it's also got really, really good cooling in this device. And we talked about that with Lenovo as well. They do it with vapor chambers. This has dual heat pipes in it. So just kind of same idea, trying to get more surface area to allow that cooling to happen. But it's customizable in the way that it will cool itself as well. So you can customize the cooling in as, like a knock-on effect, the amount of noise that it makes, depending on where you are. So if you're in an office and everyone's quiet and all of a sudden your device spins up and is making all that noise, you can say, hey, can you not embarrass me right now? Just please don't embarrass me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, when your son, I'm sure has moments, he's like, Mum, just stop, please.
I think this week, Fletch, I have embarrassed my son beyond what could ever be expected.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's at school now. That's all I can say.
That's good. And I have a lot to look forward to when it comes to people maybe being a little bit embarrassed of me. What we do, Lisa, we did just have a question though, which I think is quite important that you're here.
Okay, you might have to read it out because it's a bit hard.
Paul's come on and he's got an expert zone question. Your favorite ones.
Oh, what have we got?
He wants to know, how do you get more points on expert zone once we finish everything? He's 700 short of gold. Do you have maybe any insights of new courses coming out which will help him get across the line? Anything like that?
Well, the only way, I'm sorry to break it to you, to get those 700 points is to complete more stories on Expert Zone. We do, have content dropping every single week. So if I was you, I would jump on today, just as a little hint, and have a look at brand new courses that have been dropped. Maybe let us know what you've done already, and a few, reach out, let us know. But every single week there's new content dropped on Expert Zone.
Boom. I know. Thank you, Lisa. And it's just keep an eye out. Even if you sign in a week or two, I'm sure you'll see some new courses there, Paul, and that'll help you push off. And congratulations. Well done. You've completed Expert Zone. Not many people can say that. You've clocked it.
Well,
so
yay!
You definitely deserve that round of applause. So, boom.
Love it.
But anyway, going back to the Swift 5, it's also got fantastic battery life. So it's rated by Acer as going up to 17 hours, and it has a degree of fast charge in it. So if you do run out of battery, you can charge it. It can be fast charged to get 4 hours of battery life and 30 minutes of charge time. Sorry, that takes me a little bit. I've got so many fast charger numbers in my head. So this one's half an hour gives you 4 hours of use.
That's pretty impressive. If you're anyone like me, when I go, I always forget to charge my devices. Always. And you're not always near a power point. So that is amazing. I've even had to call in, do a quick Macca's stop so my son can have some food when I'm out and about, and I can just plug in half an hour, take your time eating food. We're going to get 4 hours of battery life so we can keep going for the rest of the day. That's awesome.
That's so good. Well, I think that's my spiel done. Do you have any parting words on the Swift 5?
I don't think so. It's pretty, guys. It's awesome.
It's pretty. I want the green one. I love a subtle green, or I do like green on laptops.
Gold or it is gold, right? I'd go the gold. Yeah.
I guess I just want to feel different. I want to feel special.
Yeah. You are pretty special, Fletch.
Yeah. No. Oh well, I think that's us.